Hello, no one in particular.
Don't know why I wanted to do that. Welcome back to another silly little stream. Crusader Kings 3 straight. We're starting very early today. It's 8:30, but family things mean that I need to start early today, so that's why we're here already. We're gonna dive right in. Basically, last time my daughter died in a battle, and now I'm stuck with two sons, which is a little unfortunate. Three sons, actually. But we're gonna manage. We'll find a way. We're gonna wait until we have 1 year left, and then we'll disinherit my sons, because I don't necessarily want to try to execute them because they are already my vassals, because I was very confident that everything was gonna go well. But so, today we're gonna push mainly for North Africa after we finish taking the Horn of East Africa, and then we're going to hopefully not start a war with the Arabian Empire while maintaining our empire as a nice one single block. I'm feeling pretty confident, all things considered. I do think a lot of things went slow-ish, but also like really well. And so I'm not particularly worried about most of what's going on at the moment. I think we're in a very good situation. I don't think I want to give anything to either of you. But so, this is where we are currently at. We are quite large. We've taken visually about half of Africa, but I think in terms of county number, it's probably a bit less. This time I want to finish off taking all of Ajuran, apart from what the Arabians already hold. He is a conqueror, which obviously sucks. He has an ally up here. And an ally inside. And an ally inside. So it probably, if we went to war with him, we'd probably win, because we also have a very powerful ally, I think, in Kong. Yeah, we're currently allied to Kong, so if the Arabians wanted to go to war with me, they'd be going to war with me and Kong, which would mean about 25,000 troops. So I'm not too worried about them, if I'm honest. It certainly would have been nice to take both of these territories before Kong could, but so be it. And we also established the fact that at the moment our culture has dropped down to only 17 counties. We needed to be at 30 to get the achievement for the culture, but the reason it dropped so much, I thought it was because the Igbo Fika were taking over here, which is part of the reason why. It's very annoying. Very annoying. Who even is in control of these lands? You're Igbo Fika. Why are you Igbo Fika? It's annoying, but a lot of people have turned Igbo Fika. And so the culture is growing more and more. And I think that that's going to prevent us from being able to just have a nice, easy 30 counties with our culture. But whatever. We are, of course, continuing to convert counties and cultures to our culture as much as possible. I have half a mind to try to push back against Igbo Fika, honestly. And then hopefully, eventually, Kong will collapse. His health is not too bad, but he is a good 10 years older than us. So Kong will more or less collapse. Our alliance with them will end, and then we can take back all of this land, and that will help at least a little bit to get back some of the counties that we are missing for our culture. So today we're going to start off by, yes, finishing off the Horn of Africa over here. And then we will push to take the rest of Northern Africa. So Let's have a look at the religions around here. Wa'aki, Copts, Ashari. Okay. The problem, obviously, with going to wars, doing holy wars with the Ashari, is that the Arabian Empire might join. So we're going to have to do conquests as much as possible here, I think. Kingdom of Adal is part of him. Okay. So we will start off by just conquering you. And maybe also you. He has just one. Some of these wars are crazy. How did this tiny dude beat the kingdom over here? Is it my fault? Did I weaken them somehow? Okay, let's just quickly do this one here first. I think a local army should be enough. The Abhorrent Fiend. We were raided? By this dickhead over here. How dare he? Okay, apparently someone else is trying to conquer them at the same time. We won't allow that to happen. Hello, sir. Welcome to a morning stream. Oh, yeah, sure, whatever. A holy war for the Kingdom of Mali. Good luck, mate. I will not be joining that. So we got Groom to rule, and then I wanted to start pushing down things that will help me get prestige. So we're going to do these two first, and then we'll get the rest in August. Early morning stream, very unusual. I now usually do these streams in the afternoon on Sundays. But yeah, family matters today. I don't need to call my ally, thank you very much. I'm more than powerful enough. And my council is honestly looking pretty good. Prisoners can be ransomed. We shall do that. Very good, that's a lot of people. This war will be over nice and quick. There we go. Disband that army. I think this is my son, right? Oh no, my niece. My son is further up? Nope. Hang on. He has a control of Delta. He has a control of Al Said. He has a control of Nabatia. Yeah, that's what I thought. And then we have this person who has the control of Adab. Sure. We will grant you this. You are my prisoner. You're not getting out. My son doesn't seem useless. Well, the thing is, right, time to raise 6 months. God damn it. I fucked up. I didn't realize that Well, I forgot that this war was going to continue, and then now I have to raise my troops again. 17 months. Great. Okay, whatever. Do it. My son doesn't seem useless. Well, the problem is, I didn't want a son because my culture prioritizes girls over boys. I had this daughter who, to be honest, not great, but good enough. She was going to be my sole heir, which is what I want. I want to only have one heir. But unfortunately, she died in battle at 17, while pregnant. So now I'm going to have to play, I think I'm going to play, yes, as my son of Delta. Who, to be fair, is pretty good. He is pretty impressive with that stewardship right there. But we want more learning and diplomacy than stewardship, so he's sort of useless in that sense. But the real problem is that now when I die, we're going to lose a whole bunch of land. And so we're going to have to disinherit at least 2 people. At least 2 people. Oh, I can choose my heir if I have max tribal authority. That could be worth it. Let's try this. Let's see what happens. Oh, absolute crown authority. I have absolute tribal authority. Fuck. So that was pointless. I should have read it all the way through. Well, anyway. So the current situation is that we are going to continue to try to... She's my friend now, so yeah, you can have heir. Yes, the current situation is that we are trying to conquer all of Africa. We have done fairly well and took over Egypt and a good bunch of the Sahara, of the Eastern Sahara over here. Next, we're going to finish off the Horn over here, and then we will push this way. What's happening with this war right now? It is just him. Good. Even though apparently he is now part of the Arabian Empire. That's actually probably enough. Although, is this 100% levies? Yes, it is. If we attack here with way more troops... Okay. It doesn't really matter to me if I imprison those people or not. Very annoying, this. Yeah, I thought so. We're going to lose that battle, so we are going to wait for the men-at-arms to raise, and it's going to take a year. Oh! The Queen of Sahara has died. And her realm has held up perfectly. I'm very surprised to see that. I thought it would go terribly. Oh, great. Okay. Okay. Raise all, thank you. We now need a marshal. You can do it. I don't really need a great marshal. Yeah, 17 and pregnant and fighting for some reason. How far am I in achievements-wise? That's a very good question, sir. So far, I have got 15 achievements, which is about 8% of the achievements. It's taken us about 12 hours to get this far. There we go. Now the text will at least show up on screen. Oops. So yes, we've gotten a few achievements. Not a ton, but we're focusing on bigger, more difficult ones at first, and then once we reach a point where we've done all of the runs, then we'll do a cleanup, basically. So at the moment, my main focus is... Basically, my main focus is just play the game, see what happens. Okay, so what kind of men-at-arms do we have? None. This is a pure levy army, which is real dumb. But we should still be able to win these battles. Oh, Convert Faith has been completed. Excellent. Convert Faith is the one that we want to keep going at all times. I mean, we want to keep Promote Culture going at all times as well, but it is somehow slightly less important. The achievements obviously are going to take a very long time to get. This is a huge game. Ooh! Prolific. Have 100 living dynasty members. Another achievement! No, my son has come of age. Uh-oh. Christian faiths now have access to crusades. Hopefully they won't come and bother me. They shouldn't. Because what I hold doesn't necessarily interest them. Although Delta's relatively far up in the Sinai. But it's probably the Arabians who are going to suffer at the hands of the Crusades. Hopefully not me. We will see. Ah. We have gotten Ledger, which means more building slots. Not super important to me, but great. Domain limit +1 could be nice. Yeah, we can do Gavelkind for now. Cool. This war is finished. And then we have over here the war from Mali, but I don't really want to join this one. Kind of want to let him lose it. But if I disband my armies now, it'll take 19 months for me to raise them again. Which also means that I can't declare any wars. Which means I guess I should come and do something over here. Taking an interesting path, why not? Whatever. My brother died. Now held by the rather large Baklin. I don't know if the AI, I assume the AI also has domain limits, and so that they can't just get too big whenever they want. That's back. This is what I actually wanted. We want Praetorian Guard. That'll get us more prestige. And these are the Egyptians are not happy. Of course they're not happy. Armies. My armies are suffering pretty bad attrition at the moment because they've run out of supplies entirely. Obviously, my fault. I've just let them walk through the desert for no good reason. I think I want to get at least a little bit of war score, because that way my ally cannot come and complain to me and say like, oh, you didn't help. So go on, resupply. Have the armies position themselves in clever ways so that we can... Ooh, promote culture task finished. I think it is time to begin fighting back against Fika. So it'll take him 5 years there. How long will it take you here? 5 years. And somewhere over here? 5 years. Cool. Well, we are going to battle against the growth of Fika then. All of my armies should now be able to replenish their supplies. I hope. Cool. Because we are in friendly territory, we are now getting our supplies back. Perfect. You want freedom, you shall have it in death. So I am going to wait for all of my armies to be well supplied. That reminds me, do I have an army over here still? No. Well, let's see. If we can't raise all here, what will happen? This army should definitely have a commander. Let's wait a little bit longer until we have all of our supplies up. Here, this army is going to take... Oh, they are over the supply limit. Okay. Never mind. We're just going to send all of our troops back then. And I'll keep an eye on this army here. It is just a bunch of levies. My allies have decided to link up with them, so we might already try to catch out one or two small-ish peasant rebellion armies. Cool. My banner is now a masterwork. We're going to lose a couple sieges here while my troops are away, but that's totally fine. What is this? Ah, they're on a crusade for Jerusalem. So the crusade has already happened. They didn't waste a fucking second. And all the Europeans have decided to land in my territories in the Delta. In the Delta of the Nile. I mean, it's fine. I don't mind. Cool, we're gonna win that battle convincingly. Barony of Giza currently occupied. Cool. Okay, so we're gonna release a couple of these locations. Oops. Yeah, sure, whatever. Enemy ally. An adventurer has joined. Great. It's not a big deal, it's just a little bit of a pain. Yeah, okay. You find somewhere where you can replenish and just stay there for a bit, please. Absolutely not. Oh no, I'm stressed. Some random courtier? Whatever. And some random shit. Yeah, I thought so. It's annoying how that works. Can you please let me just click the yes button and then make it happen automatically? Cool, we have enough war contribution for him to not come and bother us, I think. 1,760 is good. So then I just need to wait and see if he wins or loses that war. How strong are you? No. Where are they? They're all down here. What the fuck are they doing down here? It's not even where you come from. Yes, please select all of these armies. Again! He wants help against the populist uprising, it seems. A Bobo Siguik uprising. But I'm sorry, mate. Destabilizing you is good for me. I allied you so that you couldn't attack me anymore. Not because I thought I would lose, but because I couldn't be fucked to deal with you. Yep. I was kind of wondering. Flexible truces is pretty good for us when we just want to push wars against the same people over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, now everybody's starting to show up. Let's go. Time to finish this. Oh, they got away. So, am I still stressed? No, I'm not. Good. Absolutely not. She is a criminal and she will remain in prison. My allies should follow and we should win this battle. We're gonna win it anyway, it seems. Good, we have defeated the uprising. If I disband my army now, it'll take 16 months for them to all come back. Neither of these wars feel like they're going to end anytime soon. Which means I'm kind of stuck in a lot of ways. You can go, mate. I don't need you. Is that my son? Holy shit, my son made himself a king. Well done, boy. And he gained the nickname The Wolf. Sly, vicious, noble, but rarely honorable. There are worse ways to sum Sarkin Fagalaye up. I'm impressed by you, boy. I am absolutely going to teach this child. Safiatu. Right, I no longer have a marshal. Okay, you can do it. Oh, we have a plague in our lands. Where? Over here. Annoying, but not really a big deal. All kinds of stuff happening here. Can I leave war? She's... Ah! Wow! Kong collapsed. Big time. 3 kingdoms have broken out. That's excellent for me. This is very, very, very good. So I'm definitely not going to help in these wars now. Why can't I leave these wars? Like, I really feel like I should be able to just be like, peace out. I don't care about you anymore. Siege of Kebi. Kebi sounds familiar. Are you in my lands? Why are you in my lands? Get out of my lands, bro. And please, win this war, but don't bother me. This disease is pretty big. Great, now all of these populist pricks are attacking my lands. I feel like this army, having served me faithfully as my, with the ability to travel freely within my court, has taken advantage of my hospitality by being indiscreet with my. I don't have... Okay, whatever. I don't know what that was. Ooh, promote culture finished. Well done, boy. Keep it up. We're gonna push back this tide of Igbo Fika. I feel like I'll probably win these battles. Because they are just peasants. We won. Very good. Get out of my lands, man. I think I said yes, I wanted to go for this one. I am also here to try and teach... Uh-oh. As much as possible about the game, so if you have any questions, things you're not sure about, ask away. And I'm not married. Why do I have no available spouse? Because he's someone else's steward. Interesting. problematic. I do want to keep all 6 of these. I want to hold on to Fika just for the... Oh. I didn't know that we could do this. I have a lot of money that I'm not using, so we're going to use it on all of these things. Hunter's lodges. Very nice. Should I save up for this? Do you think I soon will have something? I'm thinking of this one. 5% is nothing. Never mind. Maybe I'll just sit on this. So I lose vassal opinion levies and taxes. 20% is a lot, though. Kanem Bornuan coughs. Looks like it's starting to calm down. Very good. Ah, okay, very good. One of the wars has ended. This will also gain us more prestige normally, but we are losing prestige at the moment, which sucks. What does this mean? Okay, killer then. I gain piety for killing this person. That's not bad. We gained a legend seed. Am I losing supplies here? Yes, I am. Finally! I can disband all my armies. And I was thinking I want to do a feast. So hang on. Cancel this. If I start a legend. Can I now do a legendary feast? Yes, I can. And there is an achievement for that. I am missing 7 gold. We will wait a little bit. Right, I have no money at the moment. The Darkening Horizon. Why does everything give me stress? You want to pay me money for him to get out, which will allow me to do my legendary feast. Ha ha ha. Indora. Alright, whatever. Good enough. Absolutely not. Never. I'm just gonna click this. Who? Maya Magajaya. I don't really want to offend her. Hopefully we're going to lose a lot of stress during this feast, because we are fairly stressed at the moment, which is problematic. Call to war. Who are you? Someone from Kong. No, fuck off. I don't care. I cannot stand this imprisonment any longer. Absolutely not. Would you let her go in return for apparently nothing? Also no. Okay, the feast begins. We can fight thirst. Money is not necessarily very important to us because we are tribal. A courtier, but I'll gain prestige. A guest. Get rid of the guest. I need to lose stress. That barely helped at all. I hardly lost any stress there. That is problematic. So let's write our thoughts down. That should help us lose a little bit more stress and no longer be overwhelmed. I also just realized that apparently I'm diligent, so I could have been developing my capital, but that is not our priority at the moment. Okay. What alliances do I have? These are people within my realm. But I'm not allied to Kong anymore. Which means that I can... not under tribute. I could subjugate Kong, which would be interesting. This would be a very big war, but obviously... and it would pull my attention away from over here. Or... these are just duchies. So it's not really interesting to me. I want all of this in one fell swoop. Alright, fuck it. Let's try to subjugate them. Make Kong ours. I should have a troop raising point near here. Raise all. Let's go. Give me back the lands that your idiot father stole from me. Obviously, I do need to be a little bit careful. They are fairly powerful. They have 6,000 troops, which means that if they catch out any of my armies, they will destroy that army. So I do want to at least pay attention. Oh, this could be a problem, though. Oh, we've caught one of them in a first battle. That's nice. I'm going to stay in this view and try to keep an eye on things. Okay, here is their largest army, which is good for me because I have 6,000 troops all bunched up here. Basically, I've split my troops into 6,000 over here, 6,000 over here, so they should all be able to reinforce each other effectively if they get caught in a battle. Great, another plague, this time right on top of my war. That's annoying. Oh, they got caught in a battle with someone else, which they lost, which is good for me. Okay, I think we're going to succeed in subjugating Kong. This is fantastic. We're going to send you up to Dendi and you to Diamare. And because they are of a different religion than us, I think that will also mean that I'll be able to revoke their titles without taking any tyranny penalty. So far, this is going swimmingly. Should I isolate the capital? It is kind of going to start coming up. Yeah. We lose legitimacy, which sucks, but is not a big deal. No, thank you. Ah. He has converted to the correct culture. Thank you, sir. Speaking of culture, why do we have Ash'ari in our homelands? What is wrong with you, man? Sure, you can join my council. Usually when you give a hook to your vassals, those vassals will use that hook to essentially force you to make them one of your counselors. Yeah. In that case, I'm like, well, he's quite strong, so I'm okay with that happening. I wish to... You are one of my courtiers. Yes, you are. You're also married. So I want to find a male courtier who is unmarried. Excellent. So that I can find someone... Yes, she will do. So she will then come and join our court, which means that we can make her our Magaja. We need very good Magajas since we need to convert the faith of all these different locations. We can't really mess around with it. Nicholas Boyles over in Ajuran as well. Okay, the siege will be over soon. This one is over too. Let's get just the onagers to go and join the siege over here. Obviously, we have not caught them in a battle at all. It's not a problem, but it does mean that we're not getting that war score in our favor. If we could find them and beat them in a battle decisively, I think that would end the war in one go, which would be very nice. We have won everything over here, so I'm going to pull these troops over here to then do a little bit more sieging. It certainly seems like they are in a couple other wars that I will definitely inherit once we win this subjugation war. Still not finding... Ah, here are their troops. I could give chase into Guinea. Guinea? The Kingdom of Guinea. Okay, I thought someone from the Empire of Guinea. I was like, what the fuck? When the hell did that happen? We have caught a battle with Wa. That's fine. Won another siege. I propose that we form an alliance. You're not that strong, so no thank you. And we can do True Ruler now, which is also nice and potentially will give us some new vassals. Not yet, it seems. 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 Oh, that's not... That was not Kong. I thought Kong had hopped on a boat to escape. But apparently not. There they are. So we want to catch them in a battle, beat them up, and then that should allow us to finish this war, and Kong will be subjugated. Catch him, catch him, catch him, catch him. I don't care. Catch him. Yes! Oh wow, they are beating us at first there. Convincingly. Because they are defending a river crossing and in a forest. Makes sense. But there we go. We have subjugated Kong. Yes! Which has also gotten our culture count back up to 23. Borgu also holds some Fika lands. He's finished already. That was very quick. You're amazing, son. Goddamn, keep it up. They are being invaded by one of my vassals. And losing a defensive liberty war. Okay. Let me get back on to my battles over here. Thank you for the follow, Pooping Astronaut. What a fantastic username that is. Well done. So these guys are Ash'ari, which means that people will probably join. Aksum will join. So I could instead just go for a Conquer Duchy. I do have plenty of prestige. So let's do that. And then we will take over Abyssinia, Gondar. Not Gondor. This ain't Lord of the Rings. How strong are you? Not very strong. A local army should do. This should be done nice and quick. So it's time for me to actually do what I say I'm doing and clean up this part of Africa. Challenge to a board game. If I win, I will lose a bit of stress. Yeah, sure, let's go. So I am pretty average across the board. My advantage seems to be in martial. Why do I have 0 diplomacy? Because I am an irritable, infirm witch with the by the sword tradition. That's mental. 0 diplomacy. So 13 martial and 14 learning against his 7 martial and 12 learning. I think martial will be better for me here. We won! We will lose land. Oh, right. I need to reassign my lands, don't I? Just hang on. Oh. Oh, you're Bori. Wait, I love you. You're the right religion. You're the wrong culture, but that's fine. I just need everybody to be the right religion. I wish there is. I should just look at my character thing. Let's see. If religion is not Bori, and you are my vassal, Old Bori is fine. This is not fine. Oh, really? It's gone? No, it's not gone. Good. We have quite a few that are the wrong religions. Let's say direct vassals, though. You're also the wrong religion. Did he call me Baron? What a prick. Show me the armies here. That one is indeed the one with onagers, so this one can give chase. How dare you? I am married. Look, I'm not able to have kids anymore, so it's all pointless to me. No. Okay, good start. I don't care, I don't care. I don't want to gain more stress because I'm stressed as fuck already. Zealous Legend, please. And we have one message. Very good. Disband all. And let's hop straight into our next war. You are also a Shadio. What kind of religions do we have around here now? Coptic. You're Coptic. You are Coptic. Good. So I'm coming for you. For your kingdom. Since I have the by the sword tradition in my culture, I'm able to declare as many Holy Kingdom wars as I want. Mysterious Twitch spectator, thank you for the follow. What's going on? I should stream in the morning more often, apparently. This is fantastic. Oops. So, let's just grab everybody and send them all to Gondor. Gondar. I'm gonna let my enemy attack Abyssinia. It's not bad for me if they weaken them down. Hello, cat. He looked at me confused, like, why are you touching me? No, the other one, please. Okay, both of these are not necessarily sieging armies. Where is my sieging army? Of course, here they are. You're gonna go here. You can pull down here. And then the rest of you are going to be sitting there for a while you raise troops that aren't really necessary. I don't know who I'm fighting here, but I'm fighting someone. Axum. Axum sounds familiar. They're an Abyssinian. The contemptuous fiend. I can call on someone with 3 soldiers. What a great fucking idea. Fuck. My husband died? When? Now? 6 days ago. So in the battle here, he died. No, it was against someone who's Bori and Sao. Who are you? I don't know who this person even is. I don't understand why they were in a battle against my husband. But we're gonna try to kill him. They'll only take a hook on me. I don't really want that. And secrecy is not that important to me here. Obviously, committing murder, maybe not the best thing for my... Okay, great. Probably not the best for my legend about being saintly, but... sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Barakisa of Blemia. Yeah, sure. That's another kingdom that's formed underneath me. That's very nice. So we just sort of sit here, let this war happen. I do want to lose stress again. Please. No commander. Agent removed from ski. Compassionate. Compassion is fine. Okay, we've taken the first county. Oh, Sarkin Gadikili converted to Fika. Very good. Whoa, I'm in debt. Okay, lucky you. You're now free to go. My son will deal with you. The war that he's fighting is an offensive war, nope, defensive war, apparently. Which means I will probably inherit that war once I beat him. And take all of his lands. Am I gonna lose siege progress there? Yes, I did. What an idiot. Showa. What is up with some of the names of these areas sounding very Japanese? Sure. Passed out after a few cups. I mean, that's saintly, right? Whatever the highest percentage is. Persons. And okay, you can have this person. He's been asking for that for ages. I don't want this. Who's around here? Yamiya, Makuria. Jesus. My son has nailed this. Sure, you can have it. That's fine. But I changed my mind. You can have the vassal that will get it. Wrong faith. No, not wrong faith. What am I talking about? Let's have a look here. This is moving along promptly. Very good. Obviously, I'm not going to execute the scheme. We have a no percent. We have a no percent chance of succeeding. Plus 15% chance for murder. Makes my vassals less happy. I won't do it then. We have a plague over here, but that's not a big deal. Fika continues to push and grow. What's going on here? I'll let all those wars happen. I'm not gonna bother. I think if we can catch them in a quick battle that I will win, then maybe this war will end. Oh, apparently we will not win this battle. Apparently we will not win the battle, but they're still going to run away? No, we are going to win the battle. Good. So many prisoners. Holy war for the Kingdom of Egypt. Well, that's a situation. How strong is Arabia at the moment? Not that strong, all things considered. The problem with Arabia, of course, is that they have the Mubarizun, which are a very powerful troop. So let's finish this war over here. This will be good for my legend, so let's do that. I think I'll just go all the way down to August, why not? We do need to win just one more battle quickly, and this war will be over. Huh? Of those I've chosen to involve in this little scheme, Magherim is probably not the absolute most skilled. Still, she's clearly applying herself. So, kick her out? Okay, whatever. It's not that important to me. Enforce demands. We have taken a lot of land there, and now we can go and fight the Arabians. I guess I could siege down all of this land. Why is this area occupied? My son is trying to fight a holy war for Jerusalem. Bit off more than you can chew, cat, did you, boy? Okay, so we are just going to siege down the Arabian lands over here in Abyssinia, just to get a little bit of that war score in our favor. This one. Oops, here we go. If ever you're looking at a county and you're like, I don't know which of these cities I'm supposed to siege, you click on it, and then it is the first one here. That is the one that you need to siege down to. Sometimes occupy the entire thing, sometimes occupy only part of it, but that's the way that you can check that. You're going over there, and you are going here, please. So I'm not very interested in fighting a big, long war against the Arabians. I'd rather quickly white piece them so that I can go back to focusing on taking over all of these lands here. However, if we can enforce demands, we do get a very hefty chunk of cash and a lot of legitimacy. 2,000 gold, 157 legitimacy. That would also allow us then to build the legendary temple over here, which could be very nice. Legendary shrine. It'd be nice just to have it like as a sort of roleplay mindset. We still have no chance of succeeding in this, so I'm obviously going to continue to wait. But the Arabians have come here and are now sieging us down. Which means we're going to send all of our troops up to Egypt instead. I think it's a bit unfortunate that they're taking ships, but that's fine. Obviously, we do not want to fight the Kingdom of Jerusalem. I think my son is an idiot for trying to go for it. Oh, that's cool. You now get a blue banner to show you when they're on boats. That's a lot of cookies. And my troops are back. So I'm going to wait for everybody to be here. Because I do not want to lose any of these battles. Who are you? Oh. Well, that's somewhat unexpected. He won't accept. Surprising. What about you? Also will not accept. He will accept this, though. And then he'll leave that faction. I don't need to worry about that. Interesting to me that Yorubaland has started rebelling. So now that they're too weak to fight against me, their discontent will start to trickle down. Do we still have the recently disembarked? Yes, we do. But we should still be able to win it, so I'm going to trust the tooltip, which is always risky. But I'm going to trust the tooltip and hope that we win these battles here. So I guess, I need to make sure that I zoom out a little bit so it's a bit less loud. I guess I have to force... He's going to die. This person has come and said, I absolutely want him to be in here. Oh, look, it is all automatically forced. Do they want me to then raise him? Is that why they were upset last time? Because I didn't raise the soldier? Okay, we're gonna win this convincingly. Very good. Now I'm going to take one of these armies to free the city of Damanhur. No. To free the barony of Rashid. And I suppose we can go and raid Damascus. I kind of want my son to... Ooh, can no longer continue convert faith. I wonder why. Are you Seguic? Yes, you are. How dare you. Once I complete my legend, gain access to legendary shrine option. Oh, that's why I can build a legendary shrine. So at the moment, we're still a relatively low quality, but I do believe that if we're a higher, yes, if we're a higher quality, then we gain access to the Evangelize the Realm decision, which will convert a bunch of land in one go like this. So that's definitely something that we want. Can I white piece them at the moment? Nope, still not. Of course. We are in debt. That is a problem. Yeah, sure. Immortality. Sure. She will be ambitious, that's fine. You should post up here. You should post up here. You here. And here are my mangonels. With some reason, no commander. You are going to do the actual sieging of Damascus. Commoners celebrated for better control growth, or nobles noted for more prestige. I kind of need more control. I feel like I've been forgoing control a bit too much. The discount towards upgrading my legend increases. We have another dangerous faction. It is a liberty faction with many small counties. Well, that's annoying. The Kingdom of Sao is obviously the most powerful one here. All the other ones are just little chiefdoms. Relatively powerful ones, 1,000 troops at a time. So that's about 11,000 troops, potentially. If I can pull you out of this, then you'll all give me a break, won't you? That will not result in an alliance. This will also not result in an alliance. Wow, her family is real small. They want to lower tribal authority. I'll probably just give in to that because tribal authority is not important to me at all. So I'm going to let that fester and then I will just accept their demands. Ooh! I fucked up. The Arabian armies and soldiers have come back. The Iranian Empire's armies have come back. Oh, are my troops going to arrive in time? No, they're not. Unfortunate. Okay, one of my agents has been arrested. The new system for murder schemes, etc. is really, really good. So right now, because we are recently disembarked and in debt, things are looking pretty grim for us here. How far is he gonna go? Gain 2 advantages, yes please. We'll gain 30 loot here. Hopefully we'll gain like a prisoner and be able to end the scheme. Alright, whatever, end it. It's not helping. Ooh, and we're about to go into negative prestige as well, which is very bad. Okay, we can white piece them. So that's what we're gonna do. I just need to get out of this war. And stand my armies down and get myself out of debt. Okay. I need the gold. It's not a big deal if she's free. We're gonna have, right, the Liberty faction, the one lower tribal authority, that's totally fine. We're gonna sit for a little bit while we gain our gold back. I could raid. I could come over here and raid a couple of these people. Let's do that, let's see how that goes. Two raiding armies at once. Ooh, promote culture. Task finished. Excellent. So we want to take these 3 here like that. Fika at the moment is on 26 counties. Igbo Fika is on 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay, so that confirms it. If a culture diverges from your Fika culture, it does not count for the achievement anymore. We need 30 counties directly underneath our Fika culture. Very good to know. Very, very good to know. Another ransom that will also help pull me out of debt. That went fast, actually. We got out of debt pretty fast there. Glad to see it. Apparently we gained a court artifact. And since we are already out of debt, I'm not quite so concerned about raiding. We'll just do 2. Do I have other people I can ransom? Yes, I do. Whoa. I'm going to wait until you have all of that money. to give you your wife back. 250 gold. And that's also going to allow me to get back into conquering Ajuran. That's great. So we will lower our tribal authority. It does mean that we lose a bit of legitimacy, which is a shame, but that is fine. And I have no need for high tribal authority, and I have no need for imprisoning all of those vassals. Excuse me. So we can pull this army back. A different one. The independence faction. These people want independence, which is a problem. Ah! She's come straight back to cause problems as soon as she got out of the prison. And that's what I'm going to do here. I'm not entirely sure how it'll happen. Like what the consequences are going to be. In the sense of, I don't know if it'll be only against her or if the entirety of that faction is going to rise up in support. Why do I not have... I should have the ability to raise my armies around here. So she is fairly powerful. She is where? Over here. Stop being a raiding army. Ah, she's all the way over in Adwa, of course. Great. Disband all. Raise all here. She's quite powerful. I really never should have. A non-lethal single combat will commence. Sure. Obviously, he's a much better fighter than I am. I'll just do everything that is good for my likelihood of success here. I won! I can't believe I won. There was no way I should have won that. Okay. Hello, you. Revoke title. Everything. This many. Thank you. Little hand-shaped cookie. Okay. So, indeed. No, never mind. It said attackers 11,000, so I thought the entire faction was coming. But apparently not. Where are my onagers? Here they are. They should come and besiege. Maybe her... She will have allies come and join, Oyo and Linnea, for example. And we definitely want to catch her in battle. Hopefully capturing her in battle. Okay, my granddaughter will be lustful, apparently. Annoyingly, that did not count for war score at all, because we were reinforcing Kordofan. It's a little bit ridiculous, but so be it. Oh, she's retreating probably all the way to Blimio. She's been caught in another battle. Okay, I guess I just need to carpet siege. We've taken a prisoner. This also should very much end. Or not. The Independence faction. Nobody wants to marry to me. Because of the low fertility. I guess that's fair. Desires... Oh, because it's patrilineal. You're who? My grandson? Yeah, we can make that matrilineal. That's fine. And that'll get the Sahara out of any factions against me. How far are you going to run away? That far? In Jebel Moya, we catch them, we win a battle. Have apparently become... rivals with someone. My diplomacy is terrible. It's an interesting trade-off. Terrible diplomacy for the ability to do unlimited holy wars. I will abandon my dynasty. Absolutely not. I didn't read any of that. It looked like it said it was a historical character. Maybe I should have taken my time a little bit. Oh, right. I forgot about that. I have a bunch of land that is now mine over here. Well. How is succession looking at the moment? Yeah, alright, cool. All three of them are going to gain something. I don't know who you are, but you're both Doras. You can duke it out for that land. I know, of course, that I'm still above my domain limit. Convert faith completed. Very good. You'd love to see it. And yeah, over here we still have Asharis. Are you Ashari? You are Ashari. Repent, you fool. Frustrating, but whatever. And this war is going to be done in just a second. There we go. Disband all and... She can stay in prison, honestly. I don't really feel like I need to do anything other than put her in a dungeon. Okay. We will take you. Abyssinia will surely join. But he has about 4,000 troops. They have about 5,000 troops. And here, Hafun. So yeah, that other guy will also join. I thought that might be the case. I wish to take... Abyssinia. 1,000 prestige. Alright. I guess we're doing a holy war then. With the risk of the Abbasids joining. They've changed. They're now the Abbasids instead of the Arabian Empire. Raise all here. Nope, that's an empty barony here. Where's his capital? Over here. Oof. The Zaha Kid have joined. Problematic. Definitely want to try to win this as quickly as possible then. Unfortunately, it is going to take 30 days, 12 months for the armies to raise. You're enough. You can already just get... Let's try to catch them in a nice, decisive battle. Oh, don't trickle in and lose this. Okay, we should win this here then. We trickled in and we lost. No, we might win it yet. Oh, that was so close. That was way too close for comfort. My son has died. And I'm okay with it. Let me just check again real quick. Okay, I have Know Thyself. Good. Make her a witch? Sure, why not? Okay. One good big victory. Oh! And the Queen of Sao died in that battle. Sad, but not necessarily a problem. Oh, we'll have to catch them in a second battle. Now then. Oh. Oh, they have a bunch of troops down here, actually. Never mind, let's go battle. Oh, that's nice. 244 gold, nice and quick. And then that can wait. Excuse me. A nice big battle happening here that we are going to win. Very good, but we're going to lose this here, and that's a shame. Was it a slaughter? Oh, it was a slaughter. Fuck. Which is very bad because that means that I lose my onagers. 20,000 enemies in this war. They are confident, apparently. And I will be dead within a year. Which means it is time for me to disinherit. Oh my god. That's not good at all. What titles can I create, dear game? I'm going to create a few titles because that's going to give me a bunch of prestige, which will then allow me to disinherit my extra sons. So that now we will lose nothing on succession, and then we will only have our granddaughter. No, we have a lot of granddaughters apparently. No, we only have 2 granddaughters. Good. But he definitely needs to stop having kids. Uko died. Oh. We may lose this war, if I'm honest. They've pulled in just too many other Ashari against us. I knew it would happen. But it's honestly been worse than I had hoped. No, that's because it's occupied, apparently. I'm hoping that this will raise me some onagers again. I don't really need... this legend, we still can't increase the quality. I do have 25 onagers ready to go, more or less. And we're gonna have a big Ethiopian Coptic uprising soon. Here it looks like they're about to trickle in, which is perfect. No, they pulled out. They ran away. Excellent. Ah, She has finished her education. She is an astute intellectual. Not too bad, not too bad. Not perfect. Her stats in general are fairly basic. I might be an idiot. I may have married off my son's primary heir patrilineally. Actually, maybe my son is the idiot. Might not be my fault. I'm feeling a bit worried about this war. I do think it's going to end poorly for me. Wow, and it would put me severely in debt. We're gonna lose the Battle of Lesta. Yeah, alright. I'm not going to be able to win a war against 17,000 enemies. And we are now immensely in debt. Well. Of course he just turned around and instantly tried to come back for me. Why did I not expect that? Okay, we're gonna ransom all of our prisoners. I don't care about imprisoning anyone. Or pardoning anyone, or making alliances within my realm. I don't want hostages. Attempt suicide. Wow. That's a thing. So he's declared a holy war against us. I'm just gonna wait. Let my soldier count go up as much as possible. I'm not too sure what'll happen when I die here, actually. Because obviously I'm gonna die, and I think that erases your debt. I'm not sure. But if that does happen, then I should be gaining back a lot of my troops. These troops are replenishing? Or not? Maybe not. Someone created a cadet branch, that's fine as long as you're not messing with my culture. And we have died. It has happened. We are now our son. And no, we maintained the debt. Oh, no, pause, please pause. We need to fill our council, preferably with powerful vassals. Yeah, you can do that, brother. We want a spy master who doesn't hate us, which is apparently quite rare. Maybe you. Good. And a marshal. Law removed. Your limited crown authority is no longer valid. Crown authority. So at the moment, we will lose a bunch of titles when we die. You need to go down learning. I need you to take this. Piety is not really necessary. The small health boost will help survive until we can get Know Thyself. I need it as soon as possible because I'm going to have to... Ah, her husband died. Great. She has no kids though. Not great. We're gonna sit on this for a little bit. What I do notice is, obviously, I am King of Egypt, which has given me all of these lands here. And I've obviously maintained all of these lands here. What's this for? War against the tyranny of someone. Right, well, that one's about to end, so I'm not going to pay attention to it. We are going to give away this land here in Sinai. I don't need it. You are Bori and Fika, you can have it. I hold too many duchies. Sinai and Delta we will give away. Where are they? Here. High Chieftain of Delta. And you can have the High Chiefdom of... where is it? Of Sinai. Now. Can you be Mama Gaja? No, you cannot. I don't care about the accolades. We do want more money. My sons lack guardians, but that's fine. We are in debt, but that's fine. And we're at war with the Abyssinians. So we're gonna sit here and wait for a little bit. Obviously, us being so massively in debt is a problem. If I raise my troops, we will enter debt again. But he's gained more troops here. And I don't really have any alliances that I can make at the moment. What kind of alliances can you gain us? Yorubaland, Sahara, and Sao Kong. Obviously all of these are good, but they're within my realm. So what it does is that it prevents my vassals from coming to war with me, but it doesn't gain me any help in the war against Abyssinia. I also don't really want to surrender the war against Abyssinia, because that's just making the Ashari more powerful. But I just need more time to build up my armies and to consolidate my power. I have a lover? For fuck's sake. We will inherit the legend and continue it because I want to see if I want to evangelize the realm. I really want to get rid of the Ashari vassals that we have down here. I don't understand why that's happening. The Fika culture needs 5 more counties. We may end up... Yeah, okay, I've decided what I'm going to do. I'm just going to let this war happen like I did previously with Kong. I'm just going to let them fight and tire themselves out and do whatever they want. Eventually they will win it. If I reach a point where I am super powerful again and can turn it around, then I will. But otherwise I'm just going to let them win. In the meantime, I'm going to wait for my debt to disappear. And then I'm going to start pushing along North Africa towards... Oh. I was too slow. Zanzir has become quite powerful. He looks like he's going to die soon. Hopefully that'll break up his realm. No, he only has 1 son. What the fuck? Why is France Russia? Apparently while I was down here doing my shit, Europe has gone insane. The Holy Roman Empire is in Austria and the Balkans. Russia is in France. Scotland is cut up between Ireland, England, and Scotland, and Scandinavia is massive. Bloody hell. Alright, well, we're just gonna sit here and wait for us to be out of debt. Slowly ransom away all of these people. Someone died. Obviously, I'm not going to make my rival my steward, just so you can have that position. My sons all lack guardians, but I don't really care that much. You need to convert, man. We are out of debt. My daughter must also be my ward. She's good at stewardship. I'm good at stewardship, so let's go for that. We really need this family to push more towards learning, but so be it. My armies are raised? For God's sake. That's probably been the case the entire time. I've clicked raise all. I probably didn't need to. In fact, the fact that I've clicked raise all is probably going to be really bad for me, because as long as I have the Holy War against Abyssinia, I won't be able to do anything. Yeah, man, Scandinavia is a great empire. I've made another foolish mistake. We are now pretty close to powerful enough to take them on. And also, I'm so amazing at stewardship that I can now raise my armies and not go into debt. Very cool. Wow, so he took a holy order and is now really fucking powerful. These goddamn Ashari are really being a thorn in my side. Wow, that is bad. This is a really bad plague here. Alright, armies, come down to Abyssinia. We will see if the war cannot be won. And we're going to grant Sirta to a random Fika. Learning, very good. Keep it up. You just need 2 more. How is our legitimacy? Our legitimacy is good enough. That's nice. This plague looks huge and intense, but it's only caused 5 fatalities, which doesn't seem bad at all. And they're losing troops doing all of their sieging. I might be able to win this defensive war against Abyssinia. Amazing. This massive, massive holy war against me. You're only 1,000. Go there. Apparently sitting back and waiting may have been 100% the right thing to do. Promote culture. They've started to push into me again, these Igbo Fika bastards. Five months is too long. 4 months is too long. You need a commander, but we'll just merge you once you arrive. 4 months is too long. 3 months is too long. Challenge for artifacts. Okay. We do have higher ability. I'm the fastest blade in Kanem Bornu. I am victorious. And people like me when I win fights, which is interesting. A murder on me has been abandoned. That's always nice to read. Very reassuring. So all my armies should be moving towards us now. That's excellent. An inspired person is only competent. I don't care. If we enforce demands here, they'll pay us 800 gold. Looks like some of their troops are pulling away as well. There are fights happening here, but it's probably nothing. Of course, I'll go over it again. Tell me about it. Where are we at now? We just need more money to increase the quality of the Chronicle. And my armies are on their way. And money is trickling in anyway. Although we're losing money here. Because they're disembarking and re-embarking, for fuck's sake. Well, it's fine. We'll gain all that money back soon. And once we're at 200, then we'll increase the quality of our legend. And then we will leave it to grow until we have a lot of land that is not our religion. Which currently actually isn't really the case. We've done an impressive job of spreading our religion with our lands. All of my armies are arriving. I will place them all in the same location, merge them, and then split them off into different armies. Obviously bad for our supplies, but that's okay. Merge. Split off a new army, the Sahel Horsemen army, with about this many troops. Commanded by this dude. Go over here. Split off a new army with the Sahel Horsemen and the Angers. This will be my sieging army. So I want to give this guy switch this to maybe this person. And then we'll do one more army with the bowmen and about 4,000 levies. And so now we can go and fight back. Oh, this is exciting. This son is actually a really good ruler, if I'm honest. I was really disappointed when my daughter died because it meant that I was going to have to deal with succession. But the consequence definitely is a good ruler. So we're going to start to de-siege our lands. Child's Legend, sure. I think we can win this battle. Hopefully convincingly. Without a trickle in. Yes, very good. We won the battle. It is time to turn this war around. I could even try to siege down his lands right away, but no. Let's... first unsiege our lands. Yes, they are getting very weak. You love to see it. No, hang on. That's not what I want you to do. I want to split off an army that is absolutely massive to go and siege down their capital. I want to enforce demands on this. I'm not very interested in just white piecing them. I feel like I want to, you know, get revenge on them in many ways. Humiliate them. Apparently I'm cynical. Which is less than ideal. I'm gonna give a little bit of chase, not too much though. I don't really know what all of these are. This is what I actually wanted to do here. A lot of these lands are very mountainous, which has the consequence of lower supply limits, which is not ideal for us. We have almost completely sieged away. Unsieged. No. The places that they were in control of. Definitely looks... We're going super fast through this, my god. It definitely looks like they want to try to stop this siege, but they failed. We have succeeded in sieging down their capital. So now I would like to catch them in another battle. We can increase the quality of the legend. Very good. So now I know that at any moment I can complete that legend and it will allow me then to use the decision to evangelize the realm, which will convert a bunch of people for me. Are we losing this? Oh my god, we're losing this battle. Oh, I can't believe it. We lost that battle. I'm very surprised by that. How did that happen? We're going to need to pull out. They will probably try to unsiege their capital here. But if we can at least unsiege one of these, that would be good. It looks like they're trying to pursue us here. Alright, well. Let's pull out and regroup, and then we will get back in a sec. I don't care about accolades. Are you the right religion? Yes, you can have. None of these are interesting to me. I don't care about my sons. I have lots of prisoners that I can ransom, which is good. Let's do that. Family members can get married. What kind of alliances can you gain us? An alliance with Zenzir. Well, that's definitely an interesting one. It could be helpful in my wars against the Maghreb kingdoms here. Fuck it, let's do that. And am I already allied with Yoruba land? Yes, I am. So an alliance with them is not that interesting to me. And the Safarid Persians. He won't marry her. He doesn't need it. Okay, so we are pulling our troops out as they retreat following a defeat. Obviously very unfortunate, and we will turn it back around nice and quick. Merge everything and continue on to get revenge for that last defeat. Cool, we caught them, and now they're going to come in slowly and just get beaten up, which is perfect. Once again, we station the besiegers. And this army now is obviously far too big. Whatever, I don't need to do any of that. I know that there is some sort of min-maxing that you can do there, but I don't know what that is. Okay, my marshal got arrested. You can have this. I've had to split my armies into very small armies for supply limits, unfortunately, because we are in the desert mountains over here. Looks like they're in a different war here. Holy war for the Shahdam of Hormuz. Let's see if you can run away. You probably cannot. Okay, let's see if we can reinforce. Yes, we can. Good. We are going to win this battle. And this war has truly been turned around. We are finally taking back all of our lands, which will also start to give us war score from held objectives. I have an ally that I can call into wars, which is certainly nice. I do still kind of feel like now is probably the right time to push into Morocco and Tunisia and just sort of let Abyssinia sit down here for a bit. Because as we saw, Spain takes an interest in the Morocco region of North Africa. And if I have to fight against the Iberians, that's always more annoying than if I'm fighting against just an African kingdom. Just. What did that say? A call to war. $750 fame, so be it. It's interesting that that's fame and not prestige. Ooh, and Abyssinia just broke. They just lost a independence war, it seems. And now Showa are independent. Which means Showa is easy pickings. But unfortunately, apparently means that I need to siege down their capital once more. Old Bori. Old Bori is fine. It's a little annoying, but it's fine. Because it does count for the achievement. Because it's just our religion with the old one. Yeah, I thought that might happen. I really should have made him run away quicker. A holy war for Mali. I need to appoint a beneficiary. My Fika Bori half-brother, why not? Can we white piece this? We can. Do I want to white piece it? I really want to enforce demands here. I really want to punish them for even trying. Obviously with this great holy war coming, I can convince them. I lost the debate. That's a shame. We are now stressed. I will just have to endure and hold a feast. There was an achievement for a legendary feast, but it didn't pop. Successfully host a murder feast or bloody wedding. Oh, never mind. Legend. Host a funeral for your legend protect. Fuck! I could have done that. And it was a legendary hunt that I was thinking of. Apparently if I can make her a saint, I'll get an achievement. They're all converting to Old Bori. Why? What's the point? It's okay. It doesn't matter. That's the truth. It doesn't matter. They can all go back to Old Bori if they want. We have gotten back the objective of the war, which means we're going to start getting a trickling war score at last, which is very nice. Apparently our army is starving, which is not great. These locations have good supply limits, so I guess I'm going to resupply before I attack them. Because we are starving completely, which is not good. 0 supplies. We definitely need to wait a bit. This army is also starving. Let's get them out to where they can resupply as well. We now have 50 war score. Diligent would be nice. Let's do diligent. Nope. Dead counselor. Sure, you can have it. So, how long is this going to take? We'll improve to undersupplied in 16 days. Well, let's just speed this up a little bit. Ah, it looks like as soon as the army gets more supplies, the army grows and then goes over the supply limit again. So I need to split them up again. Very frustrating, and I don't want to let them win this siege. Spend a lot of money, sure. We can spend a lot of money. We're almost back to supplies being good. This will lose me a lot of stress. That was fantastic. Now we can go and fight, and we should be able to win. The Sultanate of Jerusalem? Why? Why is Jerusalem Muslim now? Great. It only says we'll probably win. I'm very worried that if these guys join in the game, we're going to think that we'll lose. What are these troops? Ayad. Some sort of Persian heavy infantry, I suppose. Okay, let's try to fight this battle. I don't want to make anybody my lover, thank you. And we now have Know Thyself. Very good. So we can pull ourselves off all of this. I was thinking one of these makes wars end quicker. I don't know which one. One of them makes it so that they have a 10% higher likelihood of accepting peace. I remember seeing it before, but I don't remember what it is. I guess I'll get pedagogy and scientific. Let's see how this battle goes. It goes poorly. Okay, apparently we're gonna execute someone. Don't know why we did that. So we just got wrecked in that battle. So have half a mind to just white piece them and then do a couple conquests here instead. So be it. The war has ended. And right as that happened, the Great Holy War for Mali is launched. No. Sure. So they have about 20,000 soldiers. We have about 32,000 soldiers. And what we are aiming for is this over here. Okay. It'll take 9 months for us to raise all of our soldiers. That's fine. Let's just do it. Another. God damn it. Another culture has diverged from Fika. Over in Sao. It's very annoying. Very annoying. I really, really want this to pop as quickly as possible. We only need 3 more counties. Okay, how about you go and try and catch these guys? I've gone quiet. If you're wondering why, it's kind of because I want to do well in this crusade. I've never Last time that we did a crusade, we lost it because I didn't really know what I was doing, if I'm honest. And I feel like this time I don't want to win. It would be nice if this went well. Oops. It might not go well, obviously. Shit. Not a great start. Obviously, I have a bunch of allies that are off somewhere over here. Look at these. People coming from far away. Remote culture, yes. We need two more. Two more cultures converted and we get the Fika achievement. Oh, this army stopped running away, apparently. Convert faith completed. Very nice. Oh! Apparently we have some Rugen land over here now. We lost our spy master. You can have that position. Spare no expense to rebuild, since we are very, very rich anyway. We won a couple battles there. What other armies do I have? Is this all my armies? Five. Yes, this is all my armies. We still very much have the numerical advantage. My granddaughter. Lovely. One of my rivals died, which makes me lose stress. I got another daughter, which is not great. Oh my god, there's so much stuff happening. I said I wanted to go for pedagogy. Honest is fine. Why are we losing so much? Because of taking Warsaw. That's going to end very soon. We should probably try to get as many troops as possible into this battle. This is going to be a decisive battle for our Great Holy War, which we have lost. So we've lost that. Battle, which means essentially we're going to lose the war. It means that their armies are more powerful than ours, basically. Okay, apparently my troops are running away to Igboland. No. What's the name of this area? Guinea. I need a new... I need a new Magaja. That's my realm priest. So I want to find someone who is unmarried that I can use to pull in an excellent Magaja. Good, and you are now mine. I apparently have... I'm apparently above my domain limit. And I do not know why. If I click there, it shows me everything that is in light blue, more or less, is under my control. I have all of that there. What have I gained that's causing problems? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's normal. And over here. Oh my god, what happened here? Grant this away. I lose Cairo, but whatever. It is not that important to me. So, okay, my troops are running away down to Kono, so let's also go down to Kono. When this Great Holy War ends, I think that will be the end of today's stream. Once all of my troops are here, we will... Oh, I should also hire a tutor to have better kids. Yeah, they're about to win this war anyway. There's pretty much nothing we can do to stop them from winning now. There it is. It is over! These great holy wars do not go very well for us. Well, that ended quicker than I expected, so we won't finish just yet. Hang on. Realm will lose land if he inherits Lower Gurma. Why would we lose land? So whatever. We will just conquer you. Ah, it's Akan, who are Seguic. So we could try to stomp them to gain back all of this land here. Gain back. Take. Not like it was ever mine, though. But let's do that. He's all here. I should have checked how long it's going to take, but... One has 10 months, one has 4 months. I did not get to do much of what I said I wanted to do, which was clean up here and then take the north of Africa, but it just hasn't happened. A lot of things don't always go the way that you want them to in Crusader Kings, but it's fine. That's what's fun, right? Realm will lose land if that person dies. Well, that's fine. We'll just have to take it back afterwards. Let us siege down all of Gurma and Akan's land. Convert faith completed. Very good. So old boar spreading over here. That's very funny, honestly. Doesn't make a lot of sense. You don't need to wait that long. Where is being over here? Well, whatever. My son falls ill, that said. Interesting. Ah, they're up here trying to siege down my land. There. Callous, just, or greedy. Callous gets us more intrigue but less diplomacy. Just gets us stewardship. Fine. Callous it is. We will have terrible diplomacy once again. Bongadora is such a cool name. Byzantine Zenzir tributary war. So the Byzantines are trying to turn Zenzir into a tributary. Oh, God. You know what I just saw? The Byzantines are in Tunisia. And they are strong. I should have done what I said I was going to do and push for North Africa. Fuck. Great, we'll have to deal with that. Some random has come to attack us here, but whatever. No. A lot of this stuff I just sort of ignore. It's like, whatever. Click that, see what happens. It just doesn't matter. The only goal here is to keep my realm stable and conquer everything. And by God, does conquering everything take time at the moment. So we caught them in a nice war that we won easily. We're going to quickly de-siege Gal. We're going to finish taking Penjari, and then this war should be over. I'm okay with the Byzantines turning Zenzir into a tributary. Being tributary is not a big deal to me. Someone else being a tributary is not a big deal to me. I, of course, do not want to be a tributary of anybody. That would be disgraceful. Just quickly finish this war. Either of these sieges will finish it. Both of these sieges will be finished. There we go. Oh, I've lost my steward. That's bad. That means... Does that mean one of my sons died? One of my sons may have just died. My Councillor Jire. Oh. Never mind. My sons were not my steward. Should we just go for it? Fuck it. Let's just try to raid. Let's just try to siege down Constantinople. If we win, 250 loot. So I have these 3 here. Because I'm once again above my domain for some reason. Not for some reason, because I just won a war. Of course I'm for my domain limit. Gurma will be handed off to you because you're the right religion and culture. It's up to you to make it into a kingdom though, buddy. Lots of gold. I'm not going to release you. I will release you. And this baby can go. This baby can go. I can apparently demand payments. That's interesting. Means that I have a certain trait. It's going to give me a lot of gold. Once we hit 1,000, then I will make my legendary shrine in Fika. Why not? My player heir, she's now 28. I have 2 daughters. She is going down a stewardship focus. This little baby will also go down a stewardship focus. Captain Berta, yeah, you can go, that's fine. And we can now build the legendary shrine. It will take 2 years. It will gain us lots of nice little bonuses. He doesn't look like a tough soldier, but okay. Ah, we've discovered currency. Let's push for moths. Oh, we should push for West African canoes, shouldn't we? I did not realize that we didn't have it already. Another alliance with Yoruba land, why not? Bongadora. Guess they can just sit there. So, my armies are on their way to Constantinople. That's very fun. I'm just going to sit here, wait, watch. And once this ends, then we will end the stream. We are just going to try to raid Constantinople. Not bad. Traditional Dora weddings. Could go noble veins. Maybe I'll start pushing down this. Why not? For a resilient bloodline. We have arrived. And we are now sieging down Constantinople. Constantinople is really a crazy holding. it can sustain these 16,000 troops. Like, we are not losing supplies. This will end in 18 months. Convert faith completed. Very good. Let's continue to convert the Ashari in the desert. Obviously the fort level is very, very high, which is why it takes so long. But it's going relatively quick. We'll do this, and then... Oh. If I can push all the way down to this, then I'll get an achievement. I probably won't be able to. I'm too old already. 63. $50-50. Ooh, the legendary shrine is finished. That was quick. It is my domain. Another granddaughter. He can talk all he wants in the dungeon. We have successfully occupied Constantinople. And we're still losing the war. Wow, it has no effect on the war score at all. That's crazy. Where are these battles happening? Are these battles happening? Looks like most of the Byzantine troops are in Tunis. Enters a mutual alliance is why I'm saying no there. Like, if it was a one-way alliance where it's like, you will come help me if I ask you to, that would be great. But I'm just not interested in fighting his wars for him. Oh wow, we lost that. So Zenzir is now a tributary to the Byzantines, which makes them allied, interestingly. Oh, we lost legitimacy for that. That's sad. Anyhow, this is where we are going to end today's stream. Thank you very much for watching. It's been an interesting session. It kind of feels like not a lot has happened, but looking at the map, we have grown. We have grown. The Arabian Empire has collapsed. Russia is no longer in France, which is nice. And the Byzantines are now in North Africa. We've taken a little bit of land over here. We are very close. In fact, we're 27 days close. We're going to wait for this to finish. My prisoner and vassal. Why are you in my prisons? And you want to release her, who is just a prisoner. We are going to wait 20 days, and that should pop the Fika achievement. And then I can finally stop caring about the culture conversions. Achievement! Nobody comes to Fika. That is a very rare achievement, and that feels very nice to have. Brilliant. So he can just... I don't need to care about my steward anymore. At last! Nobody comes to Fika. 0.6% of players have this achievement, so that is a very nice one to catch right there. We will now be able to focus exclusively on converting faith and conquering, and not need to worry about culture at all anymore. Next time we're going to continue to push for the rest of North Africa. We may end up in a war against the Byzantines, but after what just happened there, I honestly feel like we're going to win it. But we will see. We still have a lot of other places to take before we really need to even face off against them anyway. So. And they're in the middle of a civil war. Now is probably the best time to declare war on them for that land, actually. So, I hope you'll all join me next time. Next time will be on Tuesday at the usual time, and then I think we'll also be able to stream a couple more times next week, more than usual. But so, thank you all very much for coming out. We are currently in year 141 of this game. It has already been quite a while. Am I not able to declare for Tunis? So. Alright, so that is what we will do next time. We will fight the Byzantines for the county of Tunis, and then we will continue to consolidate our power in Northern Africa. I am going to leave Abyssinia alone for a little bit. They've been a thorn in my side, and I would love to get revenge on them, but unfortunately I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Although look at that, they have a conqueror, which means that they may yet be a pain. We will see. But so, thank you all very much for joining me today, and have a lovely rest of your Sunday. Bye-bye.